Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to Truth Unfiltered. Amen. How are y'all today? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a blessed and wonderful day. Amen. I miss y'all so much. I do. Because I do. I miss y'all. How's everybody doing today? How are y'all doing? Hope all is well. Amen. Hope all is well. One second, y'all. Sit y'all up here. Sit y'all up here real pretty and cute. There we go. Y'all like my little bun. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well. Amen. So let's get into it. Let's see. Oh Lord. So I'm reading from my notes today that I took. Amen. And I just felt led to come on here and share what I have received from God. Amen. Today I was reading from Psalms 48 and Proverbs 16. If you haven't already read Psalms 48 and Proverbs 16, I will tell you it will help. It will help you. Amen. So let's get into it. And as you're coming in, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Amen. And welcome. If you are new here, welcome. For all my supporters, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here with me on this and following me on my healing journey, my spiritual journey. Amen. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys show on this channel. So let's dive right into it. Psalms 48 and 14. God is our God. Amen. Forever and ever. Always remember and know that. Don't never forget that. Amen. He will be our guide even to the end. Believe it and know it. Believe it and know it that God is here to guide you forever and ever. Don't never forget that. Always keep that in your spirit. Amen. So, couple of scriptures that I have took notes were Psalms 48 and 1. And it says, "Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised in the city of our God, in the mountain of his holiness." Amen. Then it goes to say, Psalms 48 and 3, "God is known in her palaces for a refuge." Then it goes to say, Psalms 48 and 10, "According to thy name, O God, so is thy praise unto the ends of the earth. Thy right hand is full of righteousness." Amen. Believe it and know it. Psalms 48 and 13, "Mark ye well her bulwarks, consider her palaces, that ye may tell it to the generation following." Amen. Psalms 48, the big picture, plain, powerful, and personal. Psalms 48 is about who God is, where God dwells, and how long he stays. Amen. It declares that God is great and worthy of praise, not just in heaven. Amen. But right here in the lives of his people, the city, the mountain, and the palaces aren't just physical places. They represent a people God lives in and protects. God is known in her, meaning his presence, power, and faithfulness are visible in the lives of those who shelters. Amen. The psalm reminds us that God is a refuge, a defender, and a guide, not temporarily, but forever. Amen. And ever. He doesn't abandon us in confusion, sin, pain, or growth. He doesn't. He stays, he leads, and he walks us through every season of life until the very end. Believe it and know it. Amen. God is guiding you through everything. Amen. Don't never forget that. Like, place it in your spirit that God is here to guide you through it all. Amen. Believe it and know it. When it says mark her bulwarks, consider her palaces, God is telling us to remember what has built in us. Amen. The strength he gave, the protection he provided, and the grace that held us together. Amen. Why? So we can tell the next generation our testimony. Amen. This is why. It becomes evidence, amen, that God is faithful, forgiving, and present. Believe it and know it. Amen. Psalms 48 is a declaration that God dwells with his people, protects through every storm, guides us through every season. Amen. And uses our lived experience as a testimony for others. It's about survival, turning into legacy and guidance, turning into truth passed on. Amen. Believe it and know it. Hold on, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Um, I don't know what happened. But anyway, Proverbs 16 and 9. We can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. Do you hear that? We can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. Believe it and know it. Proverbs 16 and 1. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Amen. As y'all coming in, welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button as y'all coming in. Amen. Then it says Proverbs 16 and 2. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits. Amen. Commit, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. Do you hear that? Like, do you hear this? God was speaking through to me through his word today, literally. And he wants you to hear what he has to say today. So as you coming in, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, because this word is for you. Amen. Because it was show for me. Amen. Proverbs 16:6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, do you hear this? He make even his enemies to be at peace with him. Believe it and know it. The ones that was against you, God will bring, he will make them bring peace to you. They will forgive you. They will humble themselves and get out of their ego and pride. Amen. A lot of us operate in our ego and pride. And we got to put that to the side. Amen. We do. We gotta lay it all at the altar. Because I was once like that. You gotta let that ego and pride go. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. But you gotta hold accountability when you're walking with God. You do. You gotta hold accountability. Amen. When a Proverbs 16:7. Did I read that one? I believe I did. Yes. Proverbs 16:8. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart divides his way, but the Lord direct his steps. Do you hear that? A man's heart divides his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Do you hear that? Like, believe it and know it. Okay? God is here to direct your steps. God is here to guide you. Amen. Believe it and know it. We can't continue to try to lead on our own. We can't continue to lean lean on our own understanding. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was once me. Believe it and know it. We can't. Proverbs 16, Proverbs chapter 16, verses 17 and 18. The right way, the right way of the upright is to depart from evil. Do you hear this? He that keep his way, preserve his soul. Pride go before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. Verses 19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit. Do you hear this? Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Verses 20. He that handle a matter wisely shall find good. Do you hear this? I'm going to say it again. He that handle a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusts in the Lord, happy is he. Believe it and know it. We got to handle it in God's way. Okay? We can't continue to try to control everything. We are not in control. God is in control. God is leading. God is controlling. God is providing. God is guiding. Let him. Amen. And I'm talking to myself as well. Because like I said before, I used to be in my ego and pride so much, y'all. Listen, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's not. If you don't have God in the midst of your life, in the middle of every situation in your life, in every aspect, it's not going to work. The more and more you try to control the situation, it's going to lead to destruction. It is. If you trying to figure out why things not working out in your favor, it's because you're not letting God lead. It's because you're not letting him guide you in the right direction. Because you want to continue to go on with your plans, the plans you came up with. No. God knows the plans he has for us. He is still writing out our story. He's not done. He's not. Then it goes to say, Proverbs 16 in everyday life. You can plan, but God directs. I just said that. We can make all the plans, set all the goals, strategize, and think we know the next move. Listen, you talking to somebody that used to do that. Like I just knew it all. Miss Know It All. No, I do not. I even told God the other day, I don't know the answers. I don't know. God, I need you to guide me. I need you to direct my footsteps. I need your help. I can't continue to to try to control everything when God is in control. I don't know the answers, but God knows all the answers. And I'm here to tell you today, he do. He knows all the answers. And guess what? Everything we need to know is right here. It's right in here. Literally. We just got to apply it to our everyday life. This is what we need to be feeding our flesh with our spirit with. Amen. Because this is going to guide, he is going to guide you. He is going to speak to you through here. Amen. Believe it and know it. Don't be afraid to pick it up. Don't be afraid to study it. Don't be afraid. Amen. Listen to me. This right here will help you. It's helping me. The more I stay consistent, the more I'm determined, the more I'm hungry for his word, it helps. It helps. It helps. Prayer helps. Reading his word helps. If you don't know the answers, read. Study it. Take notes if you got to. Listen, I got so many books of notes. Listen, I can go live and share what I have took notes from. I have so many notes that I can just flood my YouTube with, my platform with. I can literally flood it because I took out the time. And trust me, I know we be so caught up in our everyday life, with our kids and just ourselves mentally, right? But we have to find time to read, to study it. If we trying to figure out what's the answers, this is what we need to do. We need to study his word. We need to take notes. We need to literally devote our time to him. Amen. Then it goes to say, we know the next move, but God is in charge. God is in charge. Who can fire him? Nobody. He's in charge. He is in control. Amen. Believe it and know it. He is in charge of the steps. Your plan doesn't fail because it's bad. It fails if it's disconnected from his guidance. That's why every time you look up, you like, why that didn't work out? Or why that relationship didn't work out? Why that friendship didn't work out? Why that marriage ain't work out? Why the plans that I came up with didn't work out? That's because you're disconnected from his guidance. Believe it and know it. It says, pray first. And I'm talking to myself. Okay? When you get that ugly text message, whatever come your way. Whenever the chaos come your way, pray. And that's something that I have just learned over the 2 days. I need to start praying before I react. I do. Even with my children, I need to pray. Pray on it. Pray. Prayer helps. It says pray first, act second. Amen. Let God navigate before your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. That was once me. Oh, Jesus. Yes, it was once me. Jesus. You talking to somebody that used to be like, I'm in control. I got this. It's going to work out in my favor. No. Half of the time it didn't. It brought nothing but more problems. It did. It did. So we have to pray first. Act second. Let God navigate before your emotions or pride drive decisions. Yes, that used to be me. Yes, here to tell you. Pride messes things up. I don't know who need to hear this, but I know I for sure needed to hear this because it's just giving me clarity that I need to change some things. Amen. Pride messes things up. Humanity clears the path. Believe it and know it. Humanity clears the path. The pride is just gonna mess things up. Worser and worser and worser. We gotta stop operating in our pride and our ego. Like we strong and we got this. Like, cause you don't. Let God lead. Let God control. Let God fix it. Because obviously our way is not working. It's not. It's not working. It's not. It's not. And I'm here to tell you today is not. Hey, how are you? Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button as y'all coming in. Amen. Welcome. If you are pride. I believe pride caused a lot of chaos and confusion and yeah, it did. And problems in my life. It did. It did. And I have came to realization that I gotta lay it all at the altar. God, and I had to really reflect. I said, God, forgive me for my selfishness. Forgive me for being in my pride and my ego. Forgive me, God. And I meant it. And I laid it all at the altar because I don't want to operate in bitterness, in my pride, in my ego, thinking I know it all. I don't want to operate in control. I don't want to operate without guidance, without direction. Amen. I want to operate in God's will, and it's going to help me and you as yes, baby. Yes, baby. Huh? So yeah, I'm like, you know what? I I admitted to God that I'm selfish. I admitted to God that I be in my pride and ego. I admitted to God that I'm trying to still control my life. I'm still trying to control situations and things of that nature. I'm still trying to. I mean, I told him that I I'm operating in bitterness. I just told him, I said, you know what, God, because in my mind I'm not, but in reality I was. Amen. Like operating in my emotions, letting my emotions get the best of me. You know, we got to sit back and just be like, what would God do? What would God say? How would God react? Amen. And that's just true facts. Like, what would God do? What would he say? But no, what we do? We we feeding the fire. We lighting it up. We texting back, yeah, all in our ego and pride. Like, it's not gonna get us nowhere. Nowhere. You wondering why everything just falling apart because you don't have God in the midst of your life. You don't have God a part of your life. You keep closing the door on him when he trying to open it up. He trying to help us mentally, emotionally, physically. That's all God trying to do. That's all he trying to do. And what we do, we keep shutting the door on him. We keep saying, oh, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. No, it's not your way. It's God's way. And we have to understand that it's his way or no way. And I'm getting emotional because that was once me. I kept closing the door like I didn't need help. Like I didn't need guidance. I'm here to tell you today, you got to put all that behind you and let God lead. Amen. Let him lead your life. Let him guide you. Let him fight your battles. Let him help you carry them crosses. I know it's hard being a single father. I know it's hard being a single mother. I know. I went through it. Still going through it. But guess what? God is helping me. Literally. And he's still working on me. I'm not perfect at all. We are not perfect. But the fact that we show up effortlessly and we try to correct ourselves for him so he can get all the glory and praise, that means a lot to him. But the more we keep shutting the door, the more things are just going to get worse. I'm here to tell you today, God will help you. We just got to believe. We have to have trust. And I know that may seem hard because all your life you couldn't trust nobody. But God, you can ask God to help you to trust. You can ask him to help you to build your faith up, to strengthening your faith, to strengthening your trust and your belief. And he will do it. He don't expect for you to come all perfect. No. Don't think that. He wants you to come as you are. With the little bit of faith you got, the little bit of trust you got, the little bit of belief you got, come as you are. Amen. I just want you to know that. Listen to me. Do not let fear or make you just stop from letting God help you. Don't let that stop you. Don't listen to what everybody is saying. Oh, God ain't real. God, he ain't been doing it. He ain't gonna start doing it. Yes, he will. If you give him your yes, he will start. He already started it because he gives us life every day. He gives us life every day. It's a lot of things that we don't deserve that we have, and he still shows us favor. Believe it and know it. It's a lot of things that you have that you don't even deserve, but you got it because of God's grace and mercy upon your life. You have life. It's a lot of people that can't say that because they're gone. Amen. It says, pride comes before destruction. Ego clouds judgment, and self-righteousness blinds. Do you hear this? But a humble heart, willing to submit, creates peace. You say all I gotta do is submit, and God, you gonna bring me peace? Yes. All I gotta do is submit, and you gonna bring me happiness and joy? Yes. That's all we gotta do is submit. But at the same time, we submit to everybody else. We commit to everybody else but God. We committed to that relationship. We submitted to that. We committed to that marriage. We submitted to that. We commit ourselves with so many things but God. We submit ourselves to so many things but God. Why? What have he done to you? What have he done to me? Because I used to close the door on him every time until I had to wake up one day. Because I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep trying to do it all by myself. There's no way you're going to be able to heal by yourself. You need that guidance. You need his guidance. You need his protection. You need his word. You need everything that he said he is going to give you. Amen. You need it. We need it. You and I need it to get through our everyday life. Amen. So things could be different for once. I can honestly say, since I have submitted to God and surrendered, things has been changing dramatically in my life. It has. And trust me, it didn't come easy. It did not. It did not. It was a lot of sacrificing. And let's talk about it. I still have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about it. I still have to let go of some things. Let's talk about it. It didn't come easy. But I guarantee you, if you submit and surrender to God and open that door for God, he will bring you peace and joy in the morning. He will bring you so much love. He will guide you on the right path. Hey, hey Douglas. How are you, love? Kyrie said hey. My baby said hey. So I'm going to read this again because I just feel led. Pride comes before destruction. Ego clouds judgment, and self-righteousness blinds. That was once me. When I was living unrighteous, I was blinded. I couldn't see. I couldn't see. I mean, I could see, but I couldn't see the bigger picture. Do you hear me? I couldn't see. I was blind from the truth. And the truth of the matter is, I was operating in my pride and ego for so many years. I was reacting out of my emotions for so many years. I say I forgive people, but did I mean it? Was it my pride that just wanted to say it just to be saying it? Yeah. If you gonna forgive, you gotta let go. You gotta leave the past in the past. You gotta leave everything behind you. Amen. You gotta leave it all behind you. You can't say, "Oh, I forgive you," and then you turn around and throw it up in their face. You bringing up the past. Like, what are we doing here? We're never gonna move forward if we keep bringing up the past. Amen. So when you forgive, make sure you let go of the past. Amen. Let it go. It's the past. It's not the future, it's the past. But if you keep bringing it up, it's going to bring in all that confusion, all them problems y'all had before. It's going to bring it all back. It is. That's why from this day forward, amen, January, what's today? The 8th of 2026. Desiree is leaving the past in the past. If I forgive you today, the past is in the past with Desiree. It is. I'm not bringing it up. Oh, you did this and you da 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 da. No, 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 no. I'm operating in God's way. Amen. What would God do? What would God say? Amen. What can we do different this time? How can we go about things this time? Pray. Pray together if you got to. Pray. Seek God. Amen. And he will bring it back together if it's meant. If it's fixable. But pray. Amen. Then it goes to say, but a humble heart willing to submit creates peace, even with those who might oppose you. Do you hear that? Yes. Even with those who might oppose you. Amen. Let's talk about it. Yeah. It's a lot of people that oppose me, and I'm willing to, it's just, forgive them. Because that's what, and you got to think about it. If God forgave them, why you won't forgive them? And that's the question I had to ask myself today. If God forgave them, why we don't forgive them? Why we just can't just Lord help me. Why we just can't fix our heart to say, I forgive you. We got to put that pride to the side. We got to put that ego to the side. Okay? We letting the pride and ego get the best of us as well. Because we keep reflecting on the past and what they did to us in the past. No. You don't know if God working on that person. You don't know if that person didn't surrender to God. You don't know. So forgive them. Amen. Forgive them. Don't let ego or hurt dictate your actions. I'm going to say it again. Don't let ego or hurt dictate your actions. That was once me. We cannot let ego and hurt dictate our actions. We can't. We can't. We can't. Let humanity be your operating system. Amen. Let humanity be your operating system. Okay. Amen. Commit your works and thoughts to God. I'm going to say it again. 333 on the clock. Commit your works and thoughts to God. Amen. Y'all hear Kyrie? Amen. Your actions and your words matters. But they are okay, now he doing too much. Don't repeat everything I'm saying, Papa. He repeating everything I'm saying, Douglas. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button as y'all coming in. Amen. Y'all heard what he said. He said subscribe. Y'all heard my baby. He said subscribe. They are exponentially more effective when aligned with God's will. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. That's divine security. Amen. Before reacting, responding, or deciding, give it to God. That's something that I'm starting to do. Amen. I don't care what it is. It could be the littlest thing. I'm going to give it to God. Because I'm not in control. God is in control. He set out your life. He set out the plans for you. He wrote your story. We got to stop controlling. I'm here to tell you. You got to put that ego and pride to the side, okay? Because God is in control of your life. Amen. Before reacting, responding, and deciding, give it to God. It's not hard to do, y'all. I'm learning to do it. Amen. You will just feel so relieved. You will just feel so peaceful. Because you didn't give it to God. Instead of doing it your way, instead of operating in your ego and pride, hey, God gonna bring you peace after you done laid it at the altar. I'm telling you what I know. Gotta give it to him. I don't care what it is. Give it to him. If it's something that's causing you a heaviness to your spirit, give it to God. If you feeling confused about something and you feeling uncertain about something, whatever it may be, give it to God. That's it. Let him settle your heart. Amen. Your tongue and your steps. Amen. God's favor brings peace and perfection and protection. Amen. When your ways please God, even enemies can be softened. Amen. Believe it or know it. When your ways are pleased God, even enemies can be softened. Conflicts can ease and your path becomes steady. Amen. Obedience and godly fear are more powerful than, wait a minute, y'all. See, I be writing so big, Lord, than brute effort or clever strategy. Amen. Focus on pleasing God, not winning arguments. Ooh, that was once me. What? I had to have the last word. Woo, the woman I'm becoming. Yes, that was me. I had to have the last word. I had to win the argument. I'm holding accountability. Hello. That's first things first, holding accountability. And a lot of people, ego and pride, get in the way of them holding accountability. That's a part of growth. That's a part of maturity. That's something I had to learn. How you saying you grown and you mature and you operating in your ego and pride? How? It's no way. You ain't grown. You ain't mature. If you ain't holding accountability, you not. You're not. You're not. I'm here to tell you today. God had to humble me real quick. I was in tears. Literally. Because I felt convicted. Literally. Then it goes to say, or controlling outcomes. Focus on pleasing God, not winning arguments or controlling outcomes. The result will be peace that your pride could never malfunction. Amen. Wisdom beats impulse. Integrity beats shortcuts. Amen. A little with righteousness is better than a lot with chaos and greed. The upright path is about integrity, not volume or visibility. Amen. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open the door. No, that's Casey. Yeah, it can't think. Hurry up for that cat. Girl, that cat. Get back. No. Get out. Get out. Girl, hurry up. No, we did not say no. I'm back. Hey, boo. How was school? I'm sleepy. Kyrie, don't you start that crying now. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, love, how are you? Make sure you hit that like. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, love, how are you? Make sure you hit that like button, love, for me. Thank you. How are you today? Kyrie, go get in the tub. Go get the iPad then. Go get it. He does this every day. Every time they come home, he want to cry. He be quiet when they ain't here. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Where we leave off at. A little with